Do you have a dirty little secret? Welcome to the club.
And you're all invited.
The first rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club is tell everyone about the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
We're handing out memberships, free of charge.
Step up to the VIP line and let Dana and Brimstone take you on a weekly ride of secrets and debauchery.
Now buckle up, Buttercup, because things are about to get heated on the Dirty Little Secrets Club. Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Dirty Little Secrets Club. We're your hosts.
I'm Dana Pereira.
And this is Brimstone. Day, I am so happy to see your face. I missed you so much. We took last week off, even though we weren't off. We were off. And I'm not gonna lie. I was a little missing you. I was
It was
feeling
a little bit of some Brimstone withdraw here because I'm used to seeing your damn face every week.
I know it's not a pretty face, but at least it's a face. It's friendly, I think. But no, I missed you. I missed you so much.
Strokes my ego occasionally. Also knocks me down a notch occasionally.
Very rarely do I knock you down a notch. But what do you call it? No, man, I missed you so much. I am thankful for you and the Dirty Little Secrets Club. And, all the people that have listened to us, since day one and continue to listen to us. We appreciate you. We love you. Yeah, man, it sucks that we live so far, but I'm so glad we get to see each other today. It's a blessing.
It is. It's funny because even if we were like, hey, let's meet in the middle, it would still take like a 3-hour plane ride.
Yeah. No freaking joke. We should plan a Disney trip is what we should do.
I could do some Disney.
We should do a Disney trip. Absolutely do a Disney trip. That would be a lot of fun. Let's talk about it off air. We're not doing it.
Well, so I need to know, though, are we doing a Florida Disney trip or are we doing a California Disney trip?
I'm sure you've done California Disney a bazillion times.
Yes, I have.
I've done Florida Disney a bazillion times.
Yeah.
The question is, I could do either or. The question is, which one would you want to do?
Disney trip. Settled. Done.
Can you imagine? Haley would be like, yes, my dream has come true. I was supposed to go to Japan with Charles Martinet, Mario Luigi, because they were doing the grand opening of the Nintendo World there.
Ooh.
And I mean, this was last year, I believe, at some point. And he's like, would love to have you come. You could be my guest. We'll go. And I was going to do it. And I couldn't swing it. I couldn't make it happen when during the time that it was. So what do you call it? Yeah, I missed out on that. But I really would love to go to Japan. I can't speak more than 5 words of Japanese, but
I don't think I could speak more than like 2 words of Japanese. So
what do you know? Konnichiwa?
That's about it.
There we go. Ni hao. What do you call it? Yeah, no. I used to speak a lot more back when it's funny because I just spoke about this not too long ago. I don't even remember where I spoke about it. Maybe it was on Grindhouse.
Yeah.
But it was it had to be because we were talking about something with languages and one of the stupid would you rather questions. So what do you call it? When I used to go to different restaurants that I would be friendly with, like they would Chinese restaurants, Japanese restaurants, Indian restaurants, and I would actually get to know the people and they would teach me, things.
Some words. Yeah.
So I would be able to sit and speak, basic back and forths with people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
From all those different languages. But when you use it, it's there. But when you don't use it, you lose it. Like I used to speak not fluent Spanish, but a hell of a lot of Spanish. Now I could still speak it, but it's so broken.
Yeah, language is not one of my strong suits, and the English language is super hard to master anyways. And then I was like, okay, I got one down. I got one language under my belt. And then everything else, I'm like, this is just not my strong suit. So trying to learn another language, if I go to another country, I will try and, at least the please and the thank yous and the hellos and the goodbyes, good mornings, stuff like that. Out of respect, I will learn, certain phrases. But man, I am just the worst when it comes to languages.
Yeah, well, because it's a lot. Even something like Spanish has like 50 different dialects. So
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you could be calling somebody, you could say bato, for instance. That could either be, a duck, or it could be a bitch,
Yeah.
or you know,
Yeah. You ducky bitch.
you know what I mean. So there's so many different things. Same thing, like, and it differences in the way things are said, like in what is it, in London, I believe, in Europe, fag is a, what do you call it, is a
A
cigarette.
cigarette.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's also a bundle of sticks in somewhere else. And in the United States, you say that
It's a slur.
it's a slur.
Yeah.
So you never know what you're gonna to pull from it. And you could say something you mean well, and it could be a complete insult. So yeah, it's a little frightening. That's why
Yeah.
use have phone will travel. Use Google Translator. There you go.
Well, it's funny. I was just watching a video. There's this like guy from Italy and his wife, and she always records him because there's a language barrier and sometimes he says some funny shit. So one day she's recording him and he's like something about a seacock. And she's like, "What?" And he's like, "The seacock." And he's like, it's an animal. I'm not saying it. It's seacock. And she's like, "Yeah, the Dirty Little Secrets Club." And she's like, "Are you trying to say seagull?" And he's like, "No, no, I know what a seagull is." He was talking to his friend about a seacock. And she's trying to figure it out. And all of a sudden, he covers his eyes and his mouth. And he's like, "Oh my God,
A
it's not
peacock.
seacock, it's peacock. Oh my God." And he kept saying seacock.
Wow. Look, the English language is the most difficult.
Yeah,
You know,
it's super difficult.
they, and they. I mean, there, and there.
Uh huh.
You know,
Yep.
and I am a what do you call it? A grammar Nazi when it comes to that stuff. It drives me nuts. I will delete a comment that I make on social media just so I can fix it if I realize that it's not right.
I do hate it whenever I'm like going really fast and, autocorrect makes me look like an idiot or sometimes I make me look like an idiot.
You're never an idiot, Dana.
But it
Stop.
bothers me because I'll reread it and I'm like, "God damn it, Dana, you knew better. Go back. Do better.
do
Change."
do better. Be better, Dana. Be
Be
better.
better, damn it.
Would you like to get started on these little secrets?
I would love to.
We don't have to. We can
This
still
is a great batch of secrets.
we can still kibitz. You know what I mean? That's fine with me. I'm happy.
I'm sure we will along the way.
There we go. If we don't start somewhere, it's never gonna happen.
Everybody will tune out, delete us, never listen to us again.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Our first secret here says,
Yes.
"My boyfriend got really drunk and confessed that he has a piss play kink.
Oh.
I don't even know what to do with that information. He was so drunk that I don't think he even remembers telling me, and now I feel extra weird in the bedroom. Like, do I just start peeing and surprise him?" Haha.
The answer is yes. No.
Yeah. Surprise! You
The
just
answer
start
is
peeing all over him.
be like, I want to bake a hot penis pie. That's what you want to do. By the way, that shit started a lot of fucked up things in my house. I just want to say, I just
No
want to
way.
say, I just want everybody, even Haley is saying stupid shit about that because
Oh my
Danielle was
God.
listening to the show when Haley heard it from the other room. She goes, "What the hell is that?" Just say.
I am obsessed.
So now I'm going to hear about this one, I guarantee, because Haley's going to hear it. But that being said, listen, if you're okay with it, set it up. Be like, listen, why don't we go into the bathroom real quick? Let's take a shower. You know what I mean? Why
Yeah.
don't you
How about you lay down in a bathtub?
yeah, and and then like pull it up and go all over his face. That'd be awesome. Unless he wants to pee on you, then you kind of screwed up.
Then yeah, you don't know which way he goes here.
Yeah.
Also, don't lay down a bunch of tarps and then ask him to lay on it because he will assume he's being murdered.
Not necessarily. I mean, he might be going, "Oh, all right, sounds good." Now maybe that's one of his kinks too. He's just felt weird saying that. Oh, you're gonna choke me out. You're gonna kill me. You can do something.
Yeah,
Oh, and
baby.
snuff. I like the
Yeah.
snuff me out. Snuff it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I don't know how I would feel about that. So wait, you didn't even ask him about it? Like, remember what you said yesterday? I think I would definitely, if Joe said some shit when he was wasted, I'd be like, yo, you said some shit yesterday.
Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't shit. It was all about piss and what you want to do with it.
Well, what if it was about shit?
Oh my God. I think I would, he's much more likely to get piss play out of me than shit play out of me.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, I can see you saying, "All right, I can pee on you a little.
I'll
I
pick
can
on
do
you a little
I can
bit.
pee, I can pee on you a little.
Sure.
That's all right. You gotta
Okay.
pee on my leg in the shower, right? No
Yeah.
problem. But
Problem.
the poop play is a little different.
I'm not into the scat. No.
No, I like scat, but it's
Diddly doodly slap.
yeah, that kind of scat is cool with me. Other stuff, not so much. You know what I mean? Then we're talking about, oh my God, the other day, by the way, not to get completely off topic, it's kind of on topic because we're talking about scatting. And then what do you call it? Like a couple of episodes ago, we spoke or we reiterated the whole conversation about residue. Remember the girl residue? I
Yeah.
told you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I saw her the other day. I thought it wasn't her, but I stopped mid tracks and I go, oh, residue. And then I was,
oh my God.
I felt awful thinking it and saying it, but yes, it's true. I thought it.
And then, but he didn't feel awful. No, I'm kidding. Don't feel awful. You're allowed to think it. Your brain does some crazy. Think of all the crazy shit your brain thinks of.
Oh yeah, it's just I think some. Yeah, we don't want to go there,
dude. I would should lock myself in a dark room for some of the shit my brain has done.
Meanwhile, you said dude, so let's get back to the duty. I cannot do the duty on somebody, especially if you give two poops about them. No, I couldn't do that. Even somebody I didn't like, I don't think I could crap on them.
I don't think I could either. I know it's a thing out there, which is fine, but I think that this person should wink, wink, nudge, nudge them and be like, yo, do you remember what you said?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's do you know how sometimes you feel a certain way after you've had a few drinks, but then whenever you're sober, you're like, nope, don't feel that way anymore. I wonder if no, you don't ever have that happen?
No. First of all, I don't drink that much to let that happen.
I know.
Second of all,
no comment.
What do you call it? When I do, if I do say it, I'm pretty much even keel the entire time in terms of what I'm saying. I might be a little funnier, but Well,
I mean, I have, while intoxicated, looked at somebody and been like, you are hot. Now, obviously, this is back before I was married, but I would look at somebody and just really feel a connection and then be sober around them and be like, what the fuck was I thinking?
That's how I got with my wife.
Yeah.
She said it all. Well, you heard that story. And she said on the phone, she goes, you are hot. I said, excuse me? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's right. 21 plus years later. Jesus Christ, what do I do? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You're lucky.
I'm lucky. What do you call it? I don't know. Listen, I think that she should pee on him. That's my personal opinion.
Final answer. Pee on him.
Just be like, just walk in and just start spraying everywhere. Mm-hmm. That would be flipping hilarious. But I don't know what the guy's kink is. So maybe he said it, but didn't really. I don't know. Ask him why. What ask him that has he experienced it before? Ooh. Is that going to turn you off if he says yes? You know what I mean? What do you mean by piss play? Is it something that you want to do with me? You want to do that on me, or do you want me to do that on you? Are we crossing? Are we crossing streams?
Are we peeing into I just think of one of those water play tables that toddlers play, or just have a piss play table. You're just splashing around in there.
Ill. That's all the ill. That's all the ill right there. Are they seriously? Are they crossing streams? You know what I mean? Listen, never cross streams. That's what Ghostbusters says. That's what.
Oh, well, we gotta listen to the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, but so I think that she should probably say, hey, were you serious about this, and ask a little bit more, and then say, you might want to say, listen, you know, if that's what you really want or like, I'm interested. I'm cool listening,
You're
and
either
then make
down
it
to
a
pee or
DTP.
you're not down to pee.
Yeah, you know, DTP baby,
Figure it out.
DTP. Yeah,
DTP.
DTP. Down to peace. Anyway, I think I'm done with this one. What about you?
Okay, I'm done. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's do it.
The next writer says, I borrowed my mom's diamond earrings in high school without her knowing. After a particularly rough and runny number two, the earrings somehow fell out and landed in the toilet. There was no way I was digging it out through that mess, so I just flushed the damn thing and put the other earring back. She still has that one earring and swears that the other one will turn up someday. No, it won't. Wow, that's that's messed up.
You know what the first thing that stands out to me on this one is?
One of
Um,
your earrings is missing.
well, thankfully not. But it says I borrowed my mom's diamond earrings without her knowing. I'm like, that's called stealing.
This is true too. This is very true.
Oh, I love perspective. Like one person's like, that's called stealing. And they're like, no, I just borrowed it. I was gonna put it back. I wasn't taking it forever.
Well, you did take one forever. That's grand theft right
Yep.
there. If
Oh,
they were
yeah,
expensive.
depending on how big those earrings were.
Can you
Oh,
imagine? Can you imagine they're like without them knowing, but it was like a, I don't even know what the numbers are, but it was like a $10,000 earring.
yeah. Yeah. Oh
Because
my God.
that's a thing, and a
It
lot
sure
more than that.
is. Yep.
A lot more than that. And I mean, look, if she still thinks it's going to turn up, obviously, then it might not have been that big of a deal. But you know what I mean? Still, even a couple $100, is a lot of money, especially when you have something like that. It's usually
Or
a
if they
gift.
have like sentimental value
Right.
or something
Right.
like that. Also, standing out to me is that this person is not afraid of their mother at all. Because if
No.
I dropped one of my mom's diamond earrings
You'd be
into a pile
fishing
of
through the poop.
I would be fishing through poop.
If I dropped my own ring in there, I'd be fishing through poop.
Yeah. You're like it washes off.
It's nasty and I don't want to do it, but you get it on your fingers sometimes when you're wiping through the freaking toilet paper. I don't want to
Sometimes
hear
you're
it.
using that off-brand TP.
That's right. It's happened to everybody, everybody. And if you say it hasn't, you go fuck yourself because it has.
Yeah.
So if you already get it, so you stick your hand in, reach around real quick, pull it out, and then shove your hand directly into the freaking sink, and
Yep.
make sure you don't drop the freaking thing into the sink.
Into
Next.
the sink. Oh my God. Could you imagine if you stuck your hand in poop, fished out a diamond earring, and then dropped it down the drain?
I can picture whoever this is probably would have done that.
Probably doing that. Well,
Yeah.
same outcome, I guess. Mom
Oof.
lost an earring.
Like seriously though, like think about that. That it could have been a really expensive earring.
It could
You
have been.
know, it could have been a really expensive earring. And at the end of the day, I mean, I'd be furious. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I guess if mom thinks that she just lost her own damn earring and she's like,
Mm.
it's around here somewhere. I've been living in this house for 30 years. It's gonna turn up eventually. Um, but no, it's not. It's swimming with the fishes.
That's so not cool.
Yeah.
So not cool. I'm sorry. I think that's
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
I
that's
mean, high
messed up.
school. So if
Yeah,
it's high school,
but
we all do
still,
dumb shit in high school.
no, no, I understand, but I mean, look, going in and grabbing my father's porn stash, you know what I mean? And
Mhm.
what do you call it? Or stealing a diamond freaking or even going in and grabbing a $50 bill. Which
Uh-huh.
I never did. I probably should have, but I never did that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I should have. I definitely should have. But like, and that's bad enough, but like a diamond freaking no, like, and then not freaking protecting it with your life.
Like
No.
it's kids, man. Kids do dumb shit all the time. Your frontal lobe has not developed yet. You do dumb shit. That's why dumb kids do dumb shit all the way up through dumb adulthood. I'm still pretty. I do dumb shit all the time still, and I'm 41.
I'm so pretty. I do dumb shit all the time.
Oh no, no,
Is that what you just said?
that's not what I said. Or
I
at
thought
least
you.
it's not what I meant to say. I meant to
That's
say
what you
pretty
sound. That's what
sure.
it sounded like.
And I think maybe I skipped a word.
I thought you said I'm so pretty and I'm 41 and I still don't do dumb shit.
Oh, I'm gonna have to listen to the replay on that because
That's
not what I
great.
meant to say.
And I hope that's
Uh,
what the thing picks out to put.
I hope it is too, because that would be hilarious.
Oh my lord. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that being said,
That being said, you owe your mother a pair of diamond earrings for fucking Christmas.
yeah. Like, mom, I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. Look, you don't have to say or give a reason why, but go get some expensive ass earrings. You know what would
Mm-hmm.
be real, you know what would be really funny?
Hmm.
You're gonna love this.
Oh god.
If she went out and she bought like an expensive, or I'm assuming it's a she, went out and bought an expensive pair of diamond earrings for the mother and said, listen, this is what happened. Here you go. And the mother laughs and said, oh, those are cubic zirconium.
Oh yeah.
that
That would
would
be hilarious.
that would be flipping hilarious.
And it would also be a mistake that a dumb ass high school kid would make.
Thank you.
Oh my
And it
God,
would
I
be,
hope that's
and
what happened.
that's karma right there. That's karma.
Yeah. Oh God.
Fuck
Let's
with
make
my
it
shit.
happen. Do it.
Kidding me?
I know. I'm like, come on, universe. Stars
Seriously.
align.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. All right. I think you're up next.
This one is during COVID, my wife and I both packed on a few pounds. Nothing crazy, but like most folks, we gained a little and it kind of just stuck. A couple weeks ago, my wife told me that she wouldn't have sex with me again unless I dropped 20 pounds. I was so insulted that I packed on 5 more because I refused to let her threaten me with no sex.
Wow. All right. Well, high five, but dude, you're fucking with your own health there. This is what I would have said. This is what I would have said.
Uh,
All right, fuck you. Get in bed, bend over, and I'll work it the fuck off. Just fucking threaten me with that shit.
uh-huh.
And now I might sound like an asshole, but it's true.
Well,
Work
I
it.
mean,
Help me
who's
work
the
it off.
asshole here? The one that said you have to drop 20 pounds or I'm not going to have sex with you? That
Yeah,
feels a little assholey-ish to me.
that's bullshit. That's why I said
Yeah.
you're gonna act like a bitch. I'm gonna treat you like a bitch.
That
You know what I'm saying?
that is
That's wrong.
messed up. That is I'm like wondering did she say it offhand like as a joke, or regardless, it's a fucked up thing to say to somebody. I'm not going to fuck you unless you lose 20 pounds. Could you imagine if he had said that to her?
Oh yeah. Oh, forget about it. Oh, forget about it. No, he'd be out on his ass. Are you kidding me? No,
That
no. If you want,
Ooh.
ladies, if you want to give incentive, first of all, the chocha is very much an incentive. You want to say, hey, you get an extra couple of lifts in, and then come over here and come get some after a nice hard workout. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then come on
Yes.
down, baby. The price is right. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Or you want to say, come on, I'm so proud of you. You're trying to eat healthier. Come on and give me some. Let's work off
Yeah,
some of
I
that
think
weight.
it's so hot whenever you're eating healthy and working out every day.
There you
Let's go.
go. There you go.
Yeah.
Make you want to lose weight and feel a little bit better and look a little bit better. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, like you if you're look, I don't want to hear it because you can look it up. There's research. I'm not saying, oh, have sex, I'm gonna lose weight. Blah, blah, blah. No, you don't lose a ton of it, but if you're doing it enough, that's you're getting out. It's a workout.
It is
It's a
totally.
workout.
Yeah.
You're gonna tell me that you've never been doing it so hard that you can't freaking breathe? Well, then guess what? You're not doing it right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Mm-hmm.
it. End of story. So, at the end of the day, what do you call it? It is a workout. Incentivize it. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Threaten, that's fucked up. That's
Nope.
wrong. So what are you saying, that you're not attracted to him anymore because he gained an extra 20 pounds?
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, that's just plain insulting,
Yes.
disgusting, and
Yeah.
maybe your fat ass should have fucking not gained 20 pounds also.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
not
you.
it's not cool. It gives me the ick all the way around. I don't love to hear one like to get, what is it the saying? You get more bees with honey, right? Like
Yeah.
you
More
gotta,
flies with honey than you do vinegar.
yeah. It's like I just, the whole threaten thing. One, people don't
Not cool.
respond well to being threatened. If somebody threatened me, they were like, you have to do this or I'm gonna do this. I'd be like,
Yeah.
fuck you, go do it then. Bye.
Right.
Like I do not respond well
No.
to that. If you
No.
turn it around a little bit, then yeah, it and incentivize, like you said, that is something a little. Then I'm not feeling like one, you think I'm gross, and two, that you're controlling me because that's such a control tactic. Blech.
It's
Dislike.
a really
Boo, wife.
really fucking disgusting. I'm sorry. That's that. You know what? I'd be like, you know what? Go fuck yourself. You know.
Yeah, yeah, I
I
would not
think
respond well to that.
and I'm, look, and I'm always sensitive. If gaining weight, losing weight. I'm not me personally. I'm talking about, especially with Danielle. Look, when she gained some weight. I didn't care. I loved her regardless. I was still
Yeah,
attracted to her. You know what I mean? And when she lost the weight, I'm just as attracted. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
it has nothing to do. Look, of course, you know what I mean. That has something to do. You have to be, like you want, but you should love that person enough that you're gonna be attracted to them, whether if they quote unquote let themselves go or not. And 20 pounds, yeah, it can look like a lot on some people, but honestly, 20 pounds is not a tremendous amount of weight.
yeah. Yeah. A lot of people gained 20 pounds during COVID. A lot of people gained more than that during COVID. Like,
I I'm down to 345. I'm fluctuating within a couple of pounds both ways. You know what I
uh-huh.
mean? Um, I, I had pizza last night, and I haven't had pizza in months. It was
Yum.
glorious.
I
All
love
right, so
pizza.
yeah, I enjoyed that. But what do you call it? I haven't eaten it in so long. But that being said, I've been so good. I'm at two. I'm sorry, 345 more or less, and I started at 376. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? So I lost that weight.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And that, I feel much
And
better
nobody
for it.
threatened you to
But
do
I
it.
wasn't
That's so
threatened.
weird.
I wasn't threatened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, are you kidding me? Like,
Yeah.
that's
No.
it's just wrong. And I think that anybody who has had a little bit of weight on them before, can understand that a little bit more, I guess,
Totally.
than somebody who's been thinner their whole life.
Mm-hmm.
But just being a good human, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
Yeah.
think that's
That feels like a mind fuck. It feels like a mind game and a controlling, manipulative, like I just ugh. I don't know
and,
your wife, bro, at all, but I am not down with her tactics. Not
no.
cool.
But we also don't know the entire situation.
That's true.
We don't know if he said anything to her. We don't
Right.
know if that was a spat. We don't know any of that.
Yep.
We're just going on the basis of this is what we were sent, and this is how we're taking how it was sent. That was it.
Totally.
So
Exactly.
I just it could have been like you know what I mean?
He could have been like, I'm not fucking you until you lose, 10 pounds. And she could have turned around and been like, fuck you. I'm not fucking you until you lose
Yeah,
20.
yeah. I don't think
Like,
that's the
who
case.
knows?
That
Probably
doesn't
not. He wouldn't be
doesn't
writing
seem
in
like
if that
yeah.
were the case.
No, but I really think that I'd be like, all right, well, if you want to be like that, then maybe we should end things or go to counseling. So if
Yeah.
that's the way she is with this, who
Then
the hell
imagine
knows?
the rest of life.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Ugh.
Anyways, all right. Am I up?
It is you.
Oh, one of my favorite names. Oh boy.
Oh
Um,
boy.
I just made fun of this name earlier today.
Oh,
By the
did
way,
you?
yeah, I made fun of. I said like Neil. Neil's a ridiculous name. What do you call it? Kyle and Chad. No offense, guys who have that name. I just think, why would your parent name you that? Just a
They
silly
like
name.
it. Different strokes for different folks.
And that's fine. I'm not yucking the yum day. I'm just saying I was making fun.
Unless your name is Neil.
The dumb name. It's a dumb name. You know what? You know what? Go did that, by the way. Go did
What?
that. What do you call it? Apparently Neil Diamond. They have like a Neil Diamond uh musical now on
Uh-huh.
Broadway.
Yeah.
So it's like all Neil Diamond stuff. And I'm like, Who the fuck ever thought that Neil was a fun name, like a sexy fucking name? Like he had to put the diamond after it because Neil is such a stupid fucking name that like you know, why don't you just kneel over and suck my dick? Like no, no, you know what I mean? I'm sorry.
Oh.
I feel bad. I feel bad. I'm not trying to make fun. I'm not trying to bully. I'm not. I'm not. It's just a stupid name. Come on.
You're
Like listen.
I think it had its time and place in history. It's probably not moving forward. It's like Neil and Gary are being retired, like
I have a nephew named Gary. I'm like, what the fuck were you thinking naming him Gary?
yeah. Hey, sometimes it's family names.
I have
People
friends that are named Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
There's other ones. What do you call it? I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna get everybody starting to hate me.
only the Neils and the Kyles and the
The Nils
Chads.
and the Kyles and the Chads. It's just like, hi Chad. Hi Kyle. Like that's just maybe because everybody that I've known that have had those names are all assholes.
Well, we just need to get like a few good Neils, Kyles, and Chads.
Yeah, maybe Neil. We'll kneel
Neil
for
and
Kyle.
and Chad.
You know?
Oh my.
Yeah, running the train on each other.
Oh
Fucking
God.
in their what do you call it, in their dorm room. That's what it sounds like. It's a bunch of freaking what
Neil
do they
has
call
to
them?
be a
Letters?
professor though, because
Letters?
there cannot be an 18-year-old out there named Neil. I refuse to believe it.
Well, no. No, maybe. I don't
Maybe.
know. I don't know. What was the name that I was um like the women's names? Oh my god. Gertrude.
Uh-huh.
Who the fuck
You know what?
hates their kids so much that they're gonna name them Gertrude, Gertie, or Bertha?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I just saw
why?
on a show yesterday. I kind of love it though. Her name was Midge.
Why? Why? Like
I
listen,
love a Midge.
you
Like,
could be the
huh?
most beautiful person
A
in the world,
Midge?
inside, outside. You could be the most grotesque person on the outside and beautiful inside. I love you. I respect you. But the name, change the name. You know what I'm saying?
People change their name all the time.
Yes. I'm going to change my name.
To what? Brimstone?
No, it's already been Brimstone for so many years. It's even on my SAG card. Do you know that? It says
I did not know that.
Yeah, yeah. My what do you call it? My SAG card actually has my stage name on it because what do you call it? That's what I'm known under. What do you call it?
Yeah.
That's my stage name. So what do you call it? Yeah, I am the only person that is allowed to use this name.
Nice.
So hold on, I gotta make sure. Hold on. There we go. I could do this. There we go.
There we go.
Remember since 1980, baby.
Nice.
Oh my god. So yeah, so that's makes me special. Anyway, shall I start reading this next one?
Last secret. After we've already went off on a name frenzy.
I'm sorry. Feel free to cut it if you
I
feel
like
the
it.
need.
I like it.
Okay, here it goes. If I get a customer in my store that I know is going to be difficult and I don't feel like putting on my customer service face, I'll say my name is Chad. I didn't read it. That's even better. Oh my God. Chad is a coworker that I hate. Chad gets a lot of calls about his poor customer service. I'm gonna cry. Oh my God. Chad probably won't be working there much longer. Poor Chad. Chad's a bitch.
Oh, poor
That's
Chad.
a bitch. That is fucking phenomenal. Oh my God. Kudos. I swear I did not read this before. I just said, oh, great. You know what I mean?
His name's Chad.
And I was just ripping on that name. Or like I said, I just ripping on it. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little backstory.
Okay.
So for the last week, I discovered on my television at home, it's a Samsung TV, and apparently it's a Samsung TV channel.
Yes.
And what do you call it? So, but I didn't know that, or maybe I did, but I don't pay attention. There's a 21 Jump Street channel.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yes. And what do you call it? So like old Johnny Depp all the time, apparently. But what do you call it? For those of you who don't know, that's where Johnny Depp came from, is 21 Jump Street. That's where he became famous. And then right after that went to Crybaby. And then went from there. So, but I discovered the channel and that was my favorite show. So like I've been watching all the shows. And this morning, one of the things came on, and what do you call it? Like I said, the Neil thing was there, and then Chad was one of the characters in one of the episodes. So
Yeah.
we're just ripping on it the entire morning, like it just hello Chad, you know what I mean? Just like Chad. You can't say Chad without sounding like an asshole. You know what I mean?
I have a friend named Chad, so for me, I'm just like, yeah, it's Chad.
Oh, come on, and he's not an asshole.
No, he's not an asshole.
Get out of here. There's no Chad. Prove me wrong. I want to meet a Chad that's not an asshole.
Meet Chad.
every single Chad that I ever knew was from a well-off family, right? Who and wore the stupid little sweater vests and shit like that. And I just wanted to punch them in their face every time they opened their mouth.
No, see, my friend Chad, he does well for himself. I'll give you that. He doesn't dress dumb though. Like, he's pretty fun to hang out with. Like, I don't think he's an asshole. I enjoy him. He's a nice guy.
Not. That's good. Yeah. Fair enough. It's all good, Chad. On the real though, you shouldn't be getting someone else in trouble. That's not fair. That's
maybe Chad sucks though. Maybe Chad is actually really bad at customer service, and he's just like, you know what? They'll believe this one. I don't feel like being nice to this piece of shit today. Although, you never know.
You're gonna get somebody else fired. Yeah. You don't know what everybody's going through. That's true. Mm-hmm. But you don't have to. No, you don't have to be an asshole to somebody. You know what I mean?
The customer service industry is a rough one to be in.
This is true.
Yeah, because you have to deal with people on their worst days, on their best days. You could be having your worst day, like your grandma could have just died. And then you have like fucking Karen walking in, trying to, I don't know, return something that she's owned for 8 years and worn 100 times. And you have to like be nice to her, you know, that's hard.
Those you bring back to, what do you call it? You bring back to Kohl's. Kohl's takes anything.
Good to know.
Oh my God. What do you call it? Yeah, no. That's you know, that's all I got for this one. I just be nice. Chad, be a nicer guy, and maybe you won't be getting ripped apart like that. I'm sorry. What do you call it? Anyways, so yeah, that's about all I've got. What about you? Anything?
Hey, you know what? Another week done. I'm so glad that we got to hang out and chit chat again this week. I feel like every time we do mini-sodes, which by the way ended up not being really mini-sodes, they were like a half hour a piece because we talk a lot.
Yes. Yes. But that's good. It could be worse. Right?
I love it. It
could be worse.
We still gave them what they wanted.
Give them what they want. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Oh, yeah. What?
Yeah. Unless their name is Chad.
Unless they're fucking Chad or Neil. Fuck yourselves. No, I'm just kidding. I love everybody. Everybody. Except for Bertha. I'm just kidding. Anyway, guys, we appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much for tuning in every single week to the Dirty Little Secrets Club. We really, really, really thank you. Please make sure you rate, review, subscribe. Hit us up on all the social media. Day, you want to let them know the one and only rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
Yes, guys. The first rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club is to tell everyone about the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
Absolutely. Positively. We love you. We appreciate you. Mwah. See you again next week. Think we want something from you, you got another thing coming.